Welcome back, everybody. It's Live, Laugh, Love Tarot with Nikki. I am Nikki. Today is April 8th, 2025. Welcome to my collective, intuitives, all of my subscribers, all 26 of you. Just kidding. Please like and subscribe because I'll be able to go live when I get to 50, and then I'll be able to tap into individual energies, and I would love to read for you individually when I do those, so please help me out. I only need a few more, so that would be fantastic. So let's get into the readings. I've already pre-shuffled because, you know, that takes some time and I don't want to have to do that on camera. But again, let's bless this place. We're going to make sure I got my Palo Santo. If you are new, welcome. Please take a moment to just like or subscribe. That helps me grow my channel. Spirit has guided me to do this. But we're going to go ahead and start blessing this place. In the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke and break any curses, hexes, spells, demonic activity, or any other evil thing that's coming against me or my collective, or anybody we care about, or our animals. We return to sender times 10. We do that because we want to protect our energy. If you don't know anything by now, if you've been having a lot of people act differently toward you because you're having some kind of success, that would be the time to protect your energy, folks. Get some Palo Santo, get some sage, white sage, whatever you need to do. And let's, excuse me, and let's do that. See, they don't want me telling you that because they don't want you to protect yourself. I got the throat chakra acting out. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and bless this place one more time. Where's my little thing? Oh, I must have lost it. Oh, here it is. All right, everybody, I'm going to bless over the cards. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Please, angels and spirit guides, archangels, come to this reading with only love and light for the all involved. Collective reading needs to know what to do to protect themselves right now. All right. Welcome back, y'all. Let's do it. I'm guided to start with, let's see, what should we do? Yep, we're going to do, this is an angel deck, an angel tarot deck. I don't know exactly how I can find out what it is. If you want to know, you can hit me up. But this is a pretty good deck. I like this deck. We're going to pull some, I've already pre-shuffled, but I always like to do a little bit, so people think, you're not shuffling. All right, here we go. You have to hit the table in order to come out. We're going to see, what does my collective need to know right now, angels and spirit guides? Thank you. Uh-oh, King of Air has come out. Somebody's up in their head. Well, it came out in reverse, but I'm going to read it. I'm going to show you. It's just the King of Swords, but it came in reverse, okay? So basically, somebody's trying to take your ideas, or somebody's up in their head about your ideas. You're somebody who speaks your mind with confidence, but there's somebody around you that does not want you talking. So that's the first thing that we got out. All right. So are you all fire signs out there? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, are you all speaking your mind? But somebody's up in their head about you talking, whoever that is. Let's see what else, angels and spirit guides. What else do my collective need to know about who this person is? Who is this person, please? You got to hit the table. They can't take it otherwise. Okay. All right, this one wants to come out, but I'm going to leave it in there for now. Oh, boy, 8 of Air. We got a lot of somebody's upset. Somebody is in their illusionary mind. Somebody's in an illusion. They're trapped. They lack self-confidence. Maybe you just got fired or quit your job, or something took place in your family, friend group, work group, peer group. Somebody did something that made you or people around you feel trapped, or having a lack of self-confidence, Somebody's afraid to move. Somebody's been trapped by an illusion, something like that. If that resonates, this is for you. That's what's going on right now. You know, all the planetary alignments. We're in a big fire. Chiron, Aries, Moon, Sun, all these things are happening. If you've got fire in your chart, you are being impacted big time. If you don't have your astrological chart, you need to do so. That'll tell you a lot about what's going on right now. All right, what else, angel spirit guides, does my collective need to know? There's somebody that's in their energy, that is in their mind. Oh, there it is. And it's about you. The dreamer, 0. That's like, it's like the Fool. Let's put it down. It's a major arcana. Something's taking place. Aries, if you don't know, you're the first sign of the zodiac, which means we are starting a new year right now, because Aries is the first sign of the new year. It's not January. It's not Capricorn. It's Aries. So with that is the dreamer. It's 0. You're starting from nothing. So something has happened where you are starting over. Okay? You are Archangel Metatron's coming in saying, leap of faith, follow your dreams. You have to live in the dream that you want yourself to be in. So if you find yourself in a dream job that you want, stop living in the what ifs. Put your mind on that job. You have it already. The credentials are yours. That's what the Spirit's telling me. Something big is coming, Aries. Here it is. Who came out? Balance. And three of wands. Perfect. 3 of wands is waiting for your ships to come in. You're out there. You're balanced yourself. You have all the tools. Thank you, Spirit. You have all the tools you need. You are one of many that can take care of themselves, Aries, fire signs. Abundance is coming. Things look very good. Have patience. So things maybe look like right now for you, Aries, things may look like out of fire signs. I'm only reading for fire because that's what I've been called to do because we're in this big transition period for the fire signs. So it doesn't mean if you're a water or your earth sign, this isn't for you. Check your placements. You could have I have a lot of earth in my chart, but I also have a lot of fire. My sun, my Chiron, my North nodes in Sag, I have a lot of fire. So right now, and a lot of my signs are in 1 degree. So right now, things are happening for me. Things are happening for you too. Here we go. 3 of wands. Things are not always as they appear, but you are abundant in your mind. I'm hearing you are abundant in your skill set. People are jealous of you. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see an 8 of wands in reverse. That's my jealousy card. But we also have the Kipperish deck we'll pull from later to find out who is doing these things to you. Anything else of this deck, please? Okay. I'm hearing it to stop and look at the bottom, so I will. Stop and look at the bottom. What you don't see coming, yes, is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. Here we go. Perfect. The 9 of Cups. Your wishes are coming true, Aries. That might be what I title this video. Your wishes are finally coming true under the 3 of Fire, which means, 8 of Earth has a lot to do with work. King of Earth. Oh my God, Aries. Oh my God, Aries. You're going to be rich. You're going to be good. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to move this because I need this. Okay, so let's just recap right now. You're focusing on your pentacles. It's the bottom of the deck. That's the one thing you can hold on to. Even if you don't have a second job, even if you don't have a job right now, you have tools that can make you money. Look around. Look around your house. Do you have anything that is valuable? You have resources. If it's nothing in your mind, which it is, you have all the tools to make yourself successful, but you also have things around you can look at because you got the King of Earth behind it. You're not a stranger to hard work, Aries. You know what you're doing. And then you got the 9 of Cups, which is complete happiness. Absolutely. The 10 of Cups is next, which is you're working on. 3 of Fire, you're going to have abundance, but your abundance is not always pentacles. Your abundance is your skill set. Your abundance is how you see things. Your abundance is who you are, and you are balanced. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Okay, so you might have something brewing right now, Aries, in your world. You might have something going on right now that's going to bring you happiness. Be careful of what you do. Be careful who you tell, because it's under the 8 of Air, which means an illusion of being trapped. Somebody might now feels like they've got you in a trap, but you're not trapped. So if that person gets wind that you're not trapped, they may actually sabotage, thank you, Spirit, what you have got going on. So keep it down low. If you're not somebody who can keep the lid on things, stay off social media. That's what I'm hearing. Stay off social media and sometimes moving in silence, Aries, is the best play. When people think you're down and out, they stop attacking you. Correct? Thank you, Spirit. May I do that? When people think you're down and out, they may leave you alone, but that's when you're the most dangerous, Aries, as you know. Aries doesn't forget. They forgive, but they don't forget. So if you know anything about an Aries, you better not cross an Aries because you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time, especially if the Aries I'm talking to are the fire signs or the earth angels and or of God, which you are. That is, nothing can get in God's way. Nothing can get in the way of God, y'all. So if you know that you are thinking you are better than somebody, you're probably going to have a bad time. But let's pull from the Wizard of Oz deck. I love this deck. Let's get some clarifications. And I did shuffle, but I'm going to go ahead and do some just so you see it. All right, we're going to see who's all up in their head about you. Let's see if we can get more information about who's on the collective's mind. Who's on the mind? The collective's got somebody on the mind. Somebody's feeling upset. Maybe somebody made a mistake and now doesn't know how to fix it. That's what I'm kind of hearing. They thought one way and they did something maybe to attack you, and now they don't know how to fix it. But you're not taking time to give anybody any second chances from what I'm seeing. Thank you. Yeah, because you know why? This came out in the pre-shuffle too. Queen, you are the 9 of Pentacles. This is my minor arcana for the Empress. You are the 9 of Pentacles, Aries. Everybody sees that crown on your head. How the hell are you doing it with what you've been given? How do you keep coming up, smelling like a rose, always coming out with a crown on your head? Because you are a creator. What do you think fire does? It creates, it destroys. It can destroy. But because of that destruction comes new life, always. So there you go. Fire is, if you can balance your fire with the earth, you can create so much stuff. And the air, air and fire create explosions. Oh my goodness. 7 of Pentacles. Here we go. Here you are. 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Nobody can stop you. You are Auntie M's garden of, look at how beautiful that garden looks. And you're doing it, making it look easy, Aries. And you're doing it not only, I mean, this is an old lady, but you're doing it with this. You're doing it with this pretty, it takes people sometimes to this age in order to show that they're prosperous. But what people pissed about you, oh, I cuss, by the way. What people are fucking mad about is that you do it looking good and you're doing it young and you made it. Maybe you made it before 30 or 40 or 50. Maybe you've done things in a time frame that nobody's been able to handle it, around you and your immediate. Now, there's been people that are young and get money, right? But in your family, in your grouping, you are the youngest person to be self-sufficient by your age that you are right now. So if that's you, please hit like. Please tell me what's going on. Please tell me if I'm even making sense, because this would help me better readings for you, because this is what I'm seeing. Anything else? Why is my collective being so attacked? What's going on? We're going to do the Kipperish deck, too, from Kev, Intuitive Kev. Hey, Kev, if you're watching, I love you. Thanks for the deck. All right, let's go. What is else? This the collective needs to know. Okay. Oh, Judgment came down on the King of... Oh, that's the truth! Ah! Here we go. Judgment came right down on that King of Swords in reverse, that mother effing liar. Judgment's coming down on the liar, and that's the goddamn truth. There it is. Here's the truth. It's the truth. This person's going down with judgment. You're calling judgment. Return to sender. Judgment. Anybody who's done you wrong, you're called judgment. Especially if you were innocent in this all. You call in judgment, and karma don't forget addresses. Remember that. Karma doesn't forget an address. But the point is you got to forgive, Aries. That's the thing. Forgive, but don't forget. No second chances to anyone that's burned me. That's my new mantra. No one gets a second chance to hurt me again. And I think you all are coming to that same conclusion. Sometimes, people are finding out who they really are right now. This person's pissed. You are a unicorn in a sea of donkeys. Right. This person who's stuck up in their head and the King of Swords in reverse, actually, that's how this came out. The King of Swords in reverse, and that's the truth. They're mad. They're mad that whoever you are is outshining them because they were the king of the jungle. The lion is the king of the jungle. The only thing that can beat a lion is a fucking unicorn with a crown on it. So here you are with a unicorn with a crown on it, not even realizing you're in fucking war with your purple hair with this lion. How the hell can you come against me? Because we're on the same team almost. See how they're the same color? You were on the same team. This one decided to fucking get a sword in your back, maybe, and you're like, no, bitch, I'm the unicorn. Not a bit. Nice. Yeah, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yep, that's the truth. That bitch, she talks the truth. And no one likes to hear the truth, especially a Knight of Pentacles. Nope. You were telling the truth, and maybe how this person over here, this King of Swords in reverse, you're in here showing people you don't need to have a lot of money in order to be knowledgeable. And that was it. You were making things look easy. All right. Oh, okay. This one This one fucking jumped out of the deck. 10 of Pentacles, fam. You are headed there. You are abundant, and you have it all. You have it all, and everybody around you is pissed. Not only do you have it all, you speak the truth, and you are Knight of Pentacles, and you have a savings. You have things, you are abundant. Everybody's fucking going down around you, but yeah, here you are, creating shit out of nothing like magic. I'm surprised the Magician didn't come out. One more shuffle. Let's see if the Magician comes out. Well, that wanted to jump out. I'm just curious. The Hermit. Okay. It's always called to take that. Right now, you're in all by yourself. Right now, you're in your little globe. Isn't this cute? Look at him. He's down here having tea. The Hermit. Nothing's bothering you. You got your tea. People are looking for, like, how are you affording tea? You're supposed to be down. Nope, I'm down. And when this is the thing about Aries that people don't understand, is when we go silent, you better worry. When we go silent and we don't talk, there it is. Didn't I just say where's the magician? There it is. Because when you are silent, oh, it's in the reverse. People think you don't have what it takes, but I've been told to put it up front. But when you are the magician, look at Toto. Who could be mad at Toto? Who hates Toto? Everybody loves Toto. Other than Dorothy, he's the star of Wizard of Oz. Who hates him? He's beautiful. Look at him. Yeah, you're coming around with all your magical tricks, and people can't figure out what the hell you're doing. Tucker, what are you doing? I have cats, by the way. I have cats. Okay, we're taking a little intermission. Hello, Tucky. Say, Tucky. Hi, I'm Tucker. I am Tucker. I am Tucker. All right, we're doing a reading. All right, so let's see what the, okay, Kipperish, I've been told. Kipperish is next. All right, let's see who the hell this person is. Tucker. All right, listen, we're busy right now. We've got to see who's after the collective. All right, let's see. Who is doing all this evil eye? Who is this lion that's mad with the unicorn? Who is this person that's after the collective secretly? You got to watch for that evil eye. If that comes out, we're going to know that's for sure. All right, here we go. Family. Let me tell you this. I went through many, many years thinking the enemy was outside of my circle. Guess what? Your enemy's probably inside your circle, closer than you think. He may be in bed with that person too. So just know, family's number one, especially if they've been around a long time. And you ever wonder why certain people are never happy for you? They don't understand. They always try to negate your successes. That's the person you need to watch out for. Right. The one that always says, well, you could have done better. You got second place. Who got first? Those things. People who never celebrate you. They're always looking for a reason to say, well, maybe it would have been different if, or maybe, you got it because you were lucky or whatever the hell. Those people with enemies like that, who needs friends? So there you go. With friends like that, who needs enemies is really what it is. All right, who else? Who else is around the collective that's not happy or in their head about what's going on with them? All right, this one came out first, and then this. You got a priest. You got somebody out there this came in a manifestation in reverse. This came in reverse. So again, we asked, who's doing this to the collective? Who is in this rage? Who is this person? It's a person who thinks they're you or wants to be you, a copycat type of person, a person who thinks they're divine. A priest is not a high priestess. A priest says they think they're a high priestess, and the manifestation's in reverse. So everything that they're doing is being returned onto them, and they're getting pissed because you're leveling up, and they are not. Everything they're doing is helping you evolve. That's what I'm hearing. So if that sounds like you, then this is the reading for you. If everybody around you is wishing you evil eye because they're mad because you have the unicorn. Difference between a unicorn and a horse or a lion is that unicorn is the horn coming out of their head. Nobody else has that but this animal. And what you don't have is what you want. And when the lion's roar is not more powerful than the crowned unicorn, they get pissed. So then maybe this person is trying to manifest against you. Somebody in your family, your circle, your work circle, that's like family. Yeah, manipulation just plopped out at the bottom. Now, I've had Kipperish deck now for about a month. And I'm telling you, there's 101 cards in this deck. And I keep pulling the same ones. That's not coincidence. That is, the universe is telling you. You've got somebody who's trying to go up against you and manipulate things because they are not happy with what you're doing or what your success is. Here it comes. What is going on? Yeah, somebody is mad that you left for another offer, or you left because they were offering love to somebody else. It could be that too, because it's a collective, so take it how it resonates. But you felt abandoned, or somebody's manipulating you after you abandoned them because they feel that you have another love offer going on. Maybe that's the side note for this person. Or maybe another work offer. Maybe somebody, it can be just like that in work, let alone in love, is that people will abandon you before you leave them to set the narrative. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Did you get fired out of nowhere and doing nothing wrong? Maybe somebody who's your boss felt abandoned and triggered by you, and because they didn't want you to move somewhere else or take another job and make them look bad, they dropped you first and made it look like you were the problem. Maybe that was it. Take it again, how it resonates. It seems very similar to my situation because we have the 8 of Earth over here. So it has to do with work. Somebody, and that's the truth, Somebody felt abandoned somewhere in their life, and they felt they were outmatched by the unicorn, so they took the love offer and manipulated it and manifested your departure or something to get you out. Does that sound right? Sounds right for me. Could be. Trying not to read for myself, but this energy keeps, and I've watched across readers. Everybody's saying the same thing. I can't make this. I couldn't get these cards to fall out like this if I wanted to. That's how much it's happening. Universe and spirit, thank you very much. The universe tells you exactly what it is, and if you're intuitive, you're already noticing this. You're just getting these readings as confirmation. Yes. Flying monkeys. Got a bunch of those? I do. People that could give a crap. Their whole entire world is just to cause drama. Yep. That's the community of them. You got a bunch of flying monkeys around you that don't want you to succeed. Let me tell you what, there are certain principalities that are running amok right now trying to attach to anyone that's got light of any kind because they're not going to be welcome here any longer. That's what's happening right now. The world is shifting and these demons can't be here anymore. Everybody's facing the mirror. And if you don't know what that means, take a hard look in the mirror to see what it is going on in your life, because that's what the universe, we're in the age of Aquarius now. I think Jupiter's in Aries. Yeah, everything's moving around. People are being forced to get out of their feelings and look at the whole card, the cold, hard truth. Thank you, Spirit. Cold, hard truth. No matter what it is, because when you cross over, you can't lie to yourself. The truth is smacking you in the face. So we're getting a rebirth right now. Thank you, Spirit. We're getting an opportunity to rebirth ourselves into the new earth. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I'm talking to some healers and people that expect you to just do what you do, and they're going to siphon off your energy. Expectations are no longer happening. People expect you to be who you are. They expect you to just heal and take and not get your cup filled. Wrong. You're going to show people that they're wrong. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, what did I just say? Just before I picked up this deck, I said, the evil eye's coming at you. That's at the bottom of the deck. It's what you don't see. Start looking in your family. Start looking around. Who is the most upset when you succeed? You don't have to say anything. Just make up shit. Just say, hey, guess what I got? I got a lottery ticket for $100. Just see what they do. If they aren't happy for you, that's the person who's sending you that. And you don't have to be, like I say all the time, 22:11 on the clock. You don't have to be a real witch doing cauldron shit to be a witch, to send evil. All you got to do is want it. You know how powerful your thoughts are? You know how powerful your energy is? If you want someone to be sick, they'll be sick. Oh my God. If you want someone down and you project, meaning you wish them ill and you're secretly hating, that's just as good as any incantations that you can do by a cauldron or candle magic or weird shit that people do. I don't know what the fuck they do. I can't. I don't have time for that. I don't have time in my day to wish people ill. I just don't. I'm too busy creating. So if that's who you are, just know you're in the right place at the right time, especially if you had some major shifts in the since March 31st, when we had that solar eclipse. That kicked the shit out of me, boy. It completely took me out of one timeline and put me on another, and I have no idea where I'm going, but I believe in God and I trust in the universe. And sure enough, things are looking pretty good when they really shouldn't be for me. So normally in another timeline, if this happened to me, I would be devastated. I would be all upset. But in this timeline, I'm like, I got it. This is what I expected. Yep, sure do. So I'm having now the butterfly oracle deck. Let's see what messages the spirits of the butterfly want to say. What's going on with all this for my collective? Is this work? Is this love? What's the dynamics here? What do we need to know about all of this? What's happening? Thank you. I need my glasses because I'm old now. Some of you might be going through some body changes. I know I have. I've done nothing in 6 months. I've done nothing, but I've lost 20 pounds, and I've tried to lose that 20 pounds, believe me, for years. I've had a checkup. My blood work's phenomenal. Everything's great. Just melted away. Not only that, but my skin's cleared up. I look younger. So if this is happening to you, that's the divine blessing you for all your hard work for all this time, especially if you're older like me. I'm 50. So all of a sudden I look like I'm 30. What happened? Overnight, it feels like. My crystalline body came in. I'm getting intuitions. I'm having psychic dreams. I'm getting downloads. If that's happening to you, that's because the new earth is here. Welcome. Welcome to the 5D. All right, anything else? One hit the ground. That's what I needed. Next, for my collective is, what did I just say? So the new earth is coming. End of an era. End of an era. So if you've lost a job or find yourself in a new place all of a sudden with and I'm saying the things like with jobs or changes, like it's effortless, like it came out of nowhere and you're now all of a sudden on a road to success. Or sometimes even if things seem terrible, you're about to see shortly it's going to write itself into something bigger and better. So yes, end of an era. We're done. Again, I said the age of Aquarius is here. Thank you, Spirit. We are done with the lies, cheating, scheming, manipulation. On the bottom of the deck, I haven't looked, but it's telling me to look at the bottom of this deck. But just for a second, we're at an end of anybody using people for gain. We're at an end of lies and hurting children. We're at an end of hurting animals. This planet is changing. If you are going to live in that kind of world, then you're going to be hitting a lot of roadblocks, a lot of head against the walls. That's the 3D that's changing. If you choose to live there, and free will is yours to do what you like. But if you choose to live there, you're going to have a bad time. The universe is going to keep giving you the same examples and the same people and the same heartbreaks until you change. And if you refuse to change, depending on how old you are and what your spirit contracts are, you may or may not be on the planet anymore either. Or that's just the way it is. You may reincarnate into the next timeline because it's too hard in this timeline, or you met your goal, or you don't want to do it. You still have choice. That's the whole part of the universe that biological entities and beings have to understand, is that no matter what planet you're from, no matter what universe you're in, God is good. God has created everyone, but you have free will. God loves you enough to give you that choice. You'll eventually find your way. If it takes eternity, the soul never dies, so it takes eternity. Somebody else may get that message and get it right away and move on, and God is going to develop that person, and it's going to look like they're succeeding or being rewarded. It's because they're in alignment with their life goals. 26 on the record. Yes. So know this. If you're living your truth, honest, and integrity, doesn't matter what else is going to happen. If you're in your truth, if you're honest and you're in your own integrity and you're in the divine alignment, you don't have to work. The divine is going to put you right where you belong without effort. If it's hard, if you keep finding doors closing, it's because the universe is telling you that's not where you're supposed to be. Ding, ding, ding. Look over here. So if you're finding that, so please listen to what your inner voice is telling you. Try something new. You'll never, what is meant for you will never pass you by, Spirit says. It seems like it's been passing by in me for years, but hopefully I'm in my, thank you. Yep. What did I just say? God has spoken. Religion and spirituality. We are in a time where spirituality and healing is going to be big. We're going to have technological advancements like you've never seen. I know things look pretty bad right now on the outside financially, but you have to understand, in order for, if you're talking America or the world financially, things are tough. In order for things to change, you got to rip the Band-Aid off and correct the problems. We can't keep putting a Band-Aid on a problem. Sometimes you got to debride that wound. Sometimes you got to take that wound that ain't healing and scrape that slough and get it down to the bare bone sometimes, and then you got to heal it. Otherwise, you're just going to have sloughing skin and it's never going to heal. You're going to have to, sometimes pain is with growth is what I'm trying to say. I know it's a disgusting analogy. I used to work at hospice, so I could say that. I've seen some terrible wounds. But when the body's not healing, you can't make something heal that's at festering illness. This country, other countries, what's been going on in the principalities about our countries has to change. That includes the financial system, unfortunately. So that market will come down in some way, shape, or form, but there will be something to replace it, just like anything else in this world. When something leaves your space or leaves your surroundings, the universe will replace it with something else. It takes orders like anything else. If you're in the mindset of lack, it's going to bring you lack. If you're in the mindset of abundance, it's going to bring you abundance. Where do you want to be? The universe doesn't dictate. I tell my children all the time, what you say, no matter what, about somebody else or about yourself, the subconscious doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. It thinks it's talking about you. Oh, you're mean and nasty? Okay. It doesn't know. Subconscious can't determine. The universe can't determine. If you keep saying, I wish, it's going to go, that's fine. We'll just keep putting it off. I am. This is happening now. I want you to start. Just take one thing. Take one thing and say, I am rich. I am peaceful. I have a mantra that I say every day. Take it or you like it or don't. But I tell you what, this has worked for me. I have reinvented myself in 2 years by saying this. Love, luck, money, and abundance, and peace, and goodwill come to me every single day, effortlessly. Thanks be to God. Got to have gratitude as well. If you don't have gratitude, what you already have, the universe will not bring you what you want. I am so grateful that I have air in my lungs and that I am healthy and that I have all the food and water and abundance that I need. So the universe says, okay, I like that too. More then? I'm so tired of being poor. I can't do. Okay, the universe says, more of that then? It doesn't know. You are the dictator of your future. So you got to say, I am rich, I am abundant, because love, luck, money, and abundance and peace and goodwill come easily and effortlessly every single day. And thank you, God, for that. You don't leave any room for error. If you keep reordering the universe doesn't, it's going to, okay, stop that. She's saying this now. Okay, stop that. She wants this now. And if you go back and forth, oh, no, I'm all right. Oh, no, I'm not all right. Oh, yeah, I'm not. You're going to stagnate. So words are powerful. Why do you think they want to take our dictionary away? Why do you think Ebonics and all these things, they're trying to take the word. The words are potions, poems, books. They can't create, so they need you to do that. So when you are talking, that is powerful. It's manifesting. Words are manifesting. We are not telepathic yet, although I've had many dreams where I've been telepathically speaking to deceased ancestors. I have been able to do that. Can't do it in my waking time, but I have done it sleeping. But I know what that feels like. So we're not quite there yet. There will come a time where our mouth is shut and we'll be able to communicate, but we're not there. We're too dense for that. Okay, the energies are high vibrating. The thing is, when the negative is low vibrating, they cannot rise to where you're at. So if you lower your vibration, and that's when the demons can come to you because you've lowered your vibration. You're allowing it. And everything is free will. 3113 on that. Yes. Thank you. What is this? One more. Some of you, luckily, are going to retirement. But I take this more of a retirement of an era. Thank you. I just saw that. Retirement of an end of an era. We're going to be done with the way things are. I can't stress that enough. Spirit is saying we are done with kicking a dead horse when it's down. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We all know what pain feels like. We all know what lying, cheating, and stealing feels like. We have to get those low vibrational things, the 7 deadlies from envy and jealousy, all those chakras. You know, you ever notice that your chakras align with the 7 deadlies? You know, jealousy, sacral, all that, envy. You have to understand if you're finding that you're being triggered by something, you're going to have to see why that is. The universe is asking you to work through that. Once you work through those shadow sides of yourself, what beautiful things can happen for you. It's just recognizing it. It takes a lifetime sometimes to work through some of these childhood traumas, as I see on at 32:22 on the clock. A lot of people have had a lot of trauma that it takes a lifetime. As long as you recognize and you're working on things, the universe can work with that. You see what I mean? So let's put this down. Do we have any others that we need to do? Let's do what is hidden. Now, we know we got, let's just do a little recap. We know we got somebody who's acting like a little snakey snake out there, right? In your community or in your family because you're presenting yourself like the Page of Cups. You've got the Judgment. You are the Magician, the Judgment. And then somebody's out there feeling abandoned. So who is this person and what do they really, or what is it that they hidden from you? Let's put it that way. What is hidden from you about these people in your life? What do they want to say, or what might be able to flush who these people are? Thank you, are. What information could flush who this person is for my collective? You may already know, but this may confirm who you think. Thank you. Okay, whoever this person is, they got a lot of drama. Total drama all the time. They've always got problems, and you're the fixer. 3333, okay? Total drama. Whoever that is, somebody is not able to self-regulate. Thank you. Somebody who doesn't like change. Somebody who sees you. Right on over there. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Okay, so at this point, somebody who's completely dramatic is upset that you are fighting for what you believe in now. Maybe you're not sitting back and taking it anymore like you used to. Now you're like, hey, no, that's mine. That ain't yours. I'm taking this. So basically, you're standing up from what you believe in now, and they don't like that new you. Maybe whoever this drama queen is, they don't like the new you. And that's too bad. Oh. Okay, maybe they're saying you're a promiscuous person. Maybe they're saying, well, you got all this stuff that you have now because you sleep around and people give it to you. You don't really earn it. You're not, you're all about your looks. You don't get anything out of your own merit. That kind of person. That person maybe thinks that of you. We all know that ain't true, but maybe they're believing that for some reason. Maybe they believe you're sleeping around to get what you need. Because how else could you get what you have? Because you got nothing, right? Other than you got a degree, you got a license maybe you went to school for 5 years, 6 years, and you got friends, and you've been working in a career for all your life. Who knows? You haven't done shit, right? Oh, shit's about to explode though. Because you know something that somebody doesn't. Maybe they're upset about it. Yeah, things are about to pop off because they feel betrayed, or maybe you do. Maybe you're about to bring some karma in a nice way that people are knowing, because again, when you go silent, things happen. So yeah, they feel betrayed. Whoever this is, they're mad. They think you're just sleeping around and you're getting whatever, and because you're fighting for what you want. That's all you're doing, just being you. God damn it, stop being you. Stop winning. So tired of you all winning. I'm always losing and you're winning. That's somebody who thinks that. They think that you come out smelling like a rose all the time, no matter what comes their way. And that's probably it, yeah. But it all boils down to is that they're really destroyed. They're shattered because they either can't be you, or you don't want them, or you rejected them, or you saw through their illusions, because that's what the veil is lifting right now. People see through people's baloney. And now they're destroyed because they can't pull that illusion off onto you anymore. They can't do it. All right, anything else from these fucks? I don't know. What else? What else do these assholes have a problem with you about? What else are they upset about? All right, is that it? That's it. I'm hearing that's all. That's all. All right. Yeah, whoever this person is, secretly they're depressed. They're depressed, and they're trying to hide it. And they're not, because they're destroyed. Well, maybe I'd be a little bit more worried about this person. This person's destroyed behind the scenes. Well, got to be more careful. Anything else? No. Nope, I think that's it. Let's see, any other? Let's end on a good note then. Let's see what positive. Let's do some angels. We're going to pull an angel support for you. This is what my collective can focus on and what they can feel good about in their current moment. That's what we do right now. Right, Tucker? What can my collective feel positive about? What can my collective feel positive about? All right. I'm hearing a couple things. Oh. Gotta hit the table. What can my collective feel good about? Okay, well, this one flipped over, so we'll take that. It has to flip over or fall out. That's how I take the indigo children. Okay, I'm talking to my, probably from my followers are from 1970s, 80s, or 90s, but the indigo children, you'll know what that means. If you don't know what that means you're a special star seed or a special child that is brought to this planet to heal. Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children in particular. Maybe you're good with kids. Maybe kids like you. Maybe you're young at heart. Maybe you bring, again, God says, those who can come to my kingdom, they act like this, come through the children. So basically you're young. You have to be a child, even if you're an adult, getting in tune with your child, getting in tune with the childlike nature of what it's like to be a child. Children are awesome. They see things, they live for the day. They don't think about tomorrow. They think about right now. So that's what we're at right now. How are you feeling about where you are right now? Are you in your childlike state of mind? Set the intention. Yes. This is what Spirit is suggesting. Intend to be who you are. Intend to be free and light. Set your intention each day to be the best version of you that you can be. Because when you're vibrating at a high intention like this, nobody can stop you. Only high vibrational people would be able to stop you, and if they're high vibrational, they wouldn't want to stop you, right? Right. So intention. Intend it to be purposeful. Thank you, Spirit. Intend to be spiritual. Anything else? Intention is good. I intend to be... Oh, a couple messages came flying out of there. Okay. Put it down. I got this on my toe. Awesome. You're emerging as the spiritual being that you are because you're setting the intention to do so because you're an indigo child. And all is well. When you stay in the light, all is well. Again, this is a perfect way to end this reading. When you are in alignment with who you are, when you are vibrating at that highest level, Archangel Haramel is everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. This card came out yesterday too with hidden blessings. You will soon understand. So if things aren't looking good right now, for whatever reason, you are high vibrational, you're doing everything right, you've made the changes, you looked at the shadow side, all is good. Spirit is taking you off that timeline and putting you in a new one. And if you haven't seen the shift, you will. If you have been shifted and you haven't seen the good yet, it's coming. So please have the faith. Spirit's got you. You wouldn't be where you are. You wouldn't be listening today if you weren't there. If you're watching this video, you're safe. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. So I love you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Again, Nikki Rivers. Please like and subscribe. That would help me help you. See you in the next one. Probably tomorrow.